So we've got to the point where 850 gigabytes in the PlayStation 5 doesn't seem to be big enough to hold more than about 3 Call of Duty games. So what I'm going to do today is just add a 2TB SSD. This particular one is just Western Digital black, mid-range, could go for anyone's. This one just says it's PS5 compatible, so it's one of the reasons I just went for it. So I've unplugged all the cables from PlayStation from the PS5. So all I'm going to do is take our SSD, which is here, tinky little thing, and then I'm just going to install it into PS5. So I believe what I need to do is let's just turn it over. I believe the cover goes off that way. So what I need to do is on the short thin end on this side, I've got the Blu-ray drive facing that way. Obviously, this is normally the bottom. Well, I have it horizontal rather than a lot of people have it vertically. So it's just because it keeps it out of the way. So I should be able to just. Oops, where's the end of it? Should be able to just lift it and slide it off. Oh, that was actually slightly easier than I thought. Let's just put this down somewhere over there. So in my PS5, so it looks like we have the SSD slot is here for want of somewhere to put it. So all we need to do is just unscrew that, the cover. So handy little so we've got one screw, one cover, one slot, and so it's got a point to plug it, put it in there. And I was rather thinking that there would be. Oops, let's just take that. Screws in here or anything? Nope. Okay. Oh, sorry. Slot. So I just realised, let's try and work it one way. So we've got our actual. Whoops. So we've got our edge connectors down here, and then we've got our screwdriver. Sorry, screwdriver. We've got our screw here to actually make sure that it's packed down okay. So it should be fairly straightforward in. I've got it here where we're talking. Okay, so I'm going to use that little slot there. So I should be able to just take this little screw out here. Just keep this to the side over here for a moment, and then make sure I've got the right way up. Not going to stick it in the wrong way because the heatsink, so it's just got quite a chunky heatsink on it, it seems. So we should able to just slot this in. I can actually find the slot. Is it there? Which connector should be there somewhere. Oh, there it is. So when you turn it back on again, it should ask you just to format it, and then that should really be it. I'm not going to show that because it's probably a bit boring actually, and also I don't have a camera to face my TV. So we get our screw. Oops. Get it back in properly. Come on, stay there. Oops. Oh, okay. I need magnetic screwdrivers ready for this. Seems to be a bit better there. Screw the finger tight, don't want to over tighten it. So short screws if you end up changing this in the future. Then we should have to just put our case back, our cover for the SSD back in. Take a slightly bigger screwdriver. So just hand tight, and then that's that. And then we'll just get our cover. Hopefully, oops, bit of crunchy sound. Oops. So let's just say there's a little edge bit there, so we just need to slide it back because of where, oops, where we've got the bits where. So we should just essentially slide that back in again, and then that should be it. So let's see if we can get this in the right position. Oh, that's better. And that's it. We're done. Should be just as simple as that. And then I'll plug it in, and then we're done. Right, slight addendum to the video, sorry, my mistake. I missed that the little screw holding down, or the bit where the screw is screwed down, there's actually a little washery type thing. So just a slight bit, it's only when I heard a rattle thinking, why is something rattling? So let's just take our, oops, screw back out there. Let's take a little metal washer thing. So that should go in, oops, into the little slot there. So let's do this right. And let's get our screw and put it back correctly. Like I say, when I suddenly realised that something was rattling, thinking, what on earth is that? So there we go. Put it back in with the washer, and let's just put this back in again. Oops. Got a slightly bigger screwdriver here. And stick that back on again. So now, no rattly sounds, which is good. So I was thinking, what the hell? Anyway, doesn't matter. So we get our case. Got our slots. Should slot in there. And then little push, and then we're back in again. So, yep, minor little mistake on my part. Don't forget that little washer, which I didn't spot. I thought it was actually fixed down. So, yep, all done.